Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Jacob Nix will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Leo Valido. He's hitless in the first two games of the series, 0 for 8.
Valido.
0-1, here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Stevens. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch.
Stepping into the box, Austin Stevens. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what you got. A really bad result.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play.
4-4, take the base.
Digging in, Austin Stevens. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Royals dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Laureano has a read on it. 1 out.
Let's play ball. 3.
Digging in now, Austin Stevens. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Stevens.
Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Valito is in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So two are gone now in the Royal fifth. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. One run scores. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Play ball.
Stepping into the box, Austin Stevens. He singled his last time up.
Stevens.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul.
Let's go.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, way to drive that one. Great.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Bellinger.
And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Into the box, Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Christian Yelich.
Come on, big guy.
The 1-2 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Laureano going back. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 7-5 how today's comes to an end. The New York Yankees.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the
Closing in on first pitch this evening from the Twin Cities and Target Field. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. It's time for Twins baseball. Next. Cole Stewart gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Play ball. Batting second.
Come on, let's get one. Your pitch right here.
And
Your
now
pitch.
time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball.
On the back,
some people will say,
oh,
you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing.
He's there.
Hey, like you can't up there.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Stevens. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runners on the move for second. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Royals leave 1.
We're just about set to go here as the Twins come to bat in the 3rd inning. And this is an offense that's really...
Ball 4, take the base.
Into the box now, Austin Stevens. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
1-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Hey, have a rip like you
the
can.
1-2
Here we go.
Is laid off for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Hey, come on now, one time. Right
2-2, here it is.
Kid.
Popped him up. Crone is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Play ball. 3. 3. He's safe. He's out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Leading off the inning, Austin Stevens, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Kepler is in retreat as he...
4-4, take the base. 3. 3.
home crowd seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. The Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first.
Inside.
Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got afternoon baseball from Target Field in Minneapolis. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Mike Clevenger gets the starting nod for the Twins. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the...
Settling in now, Austin Stevens. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Rip. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Bounce to first.
Come on,
and he can't come up with it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So first and third with one away. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Play ball.
With Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Merrifield.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He's really had a heck of a year in the power.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Austin Stevens. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat.
Come on.
But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Sliced hard on the ground. Merrifield scoops it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for Kansas. Bases are empty here with two gone, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman Miguel Sano. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Yelich. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in, Austin Stevens. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Merrifield ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the run.
3.
Striding in, Austin Stevens. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Hey, ball. Ball 4. Take the base. Ball 4. Take the base. That's ball 4. He's out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. He's out. He's out. 3.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Austin Stevens, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. High in the air out to center field. Astudillo moves over. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead.
3. Ball 4, take the base.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Kansas City Royals put up a 4-spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Jake Newberry gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Richard Rodriguez hammers down the save, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our
inside.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Victor Vesperis gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now.
Set to get his day started, Austin Stevens, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and he's taking the league by storm.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Austin Stevens. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Almora will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Let's play ball.
Now to the plate, Austin Stevens. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Good job. Way to get on sack.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Grounded to the right. Dig. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Austin Stevens. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Line towards center field. Almora is going to have room out there as he puts this away.